Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna talk about how much you should be saving. This is something that's near and dear to my heart. I am a big believer in saving money and I think everybody should be doing it. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know that this is one of my favorite topics, so today we're going to get into it. If you want to see more videos just like this one, please make sure to subscribe so you can get notified every time I release a new video. And if you find this video helpful at all, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps out the algorithm. Thanks guys. So when we start talking about how much you should be saving, there are several factors at play. For example, what age are you? What stage of life are you in? Are you married? Single? Do you have kids? What kind of lifestyle do you live? These are all important questions that will help determine how much you should be saving. But today, I want to focus on a simple rule of thumb that you can follow no matter what your age or stage of life is. And that rule is you should aim to save 20% of your income. Now before you click off this video, I know some of you might be thinking, hey, 20%, that's too high. I can't do that. Or, B, you're the opposite. You're a saver and you're thinking, oh, I could save more than that. 20% seems too low. But hear me out, because there's a good reason why I think 20% is the magic number. It's because 20 aligns with some common financial advice out there. You may have heard that you should be saving 1/5 of your income. So, for example, if you make $60,000 a year, then you should be saving $12,000. Or you may have heard that you should be putting 20% of your income towards your future, which includes both retirement and any other future goals that you have. Or maybe you've heard that you should be following the 50, 30, 20 rule. Well, guess what? The 20 and 50, 30, 20 refers to saving 20 of your after-tax income. So, as you can see, 20 keeps popping up everywhere for a reason. Now, I'm not saying that these rules or guidelines are perfect, they're just a good place to start. And ultimately, how much you need to save depends on your individual circumstances. But as a general rule of thumb, I think aiming to save 20 is a great goal for most people. The first reason I think this is a great goal is because it forces you to be intentional with your money. When you only have $1 left over after all your bills are paid, it's easy to just spend it on whatever you feel like. But when you have 20 of your income set aside for savings, it forces you to make a decision. Do you want to go out to eat this week or save that money instead? Do you want to buy that new gadget that just came out or save for that vacation you've been wanting to take? Being intentional with your money means asking yourself these kinds of questions and being honest with yourself about your spending habits. Another great thing about having a savings goal of 20 is that it gives you something to work towards. It's easy to feel like you're just scraping by when you're paycheck to paycheck. But when you have a goal to work towards, it gives you something to look forward to and it motivates you to keep going. Maybe you're saving for a down payment on a house or an emergency fund or retirement. Whatever your reason, having a goal makes it easier to stick to your budget and make sacrifices today so that you can enjoy your life tomorrow. One of the biggest benefits of having a savings goal of 20 is that it helps you build a safety net. Life is unpredictable and things happen. You might lose your job, your car might break down, your house might need repairs. Having a safety net of 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses can help you weather these kinds of storms without going into debt. It can also give you peace of mind knowing that you have something to fall back on if things get tough. But I want to go one step further. I don't just think you should save 20 of your income. I think you should save at least 20 of your income. There are a few reasons for this. First, if you have less than 3 months of living expenses in your emergency fund, you should prioritize building up your emergency fund before you start saving for other things. A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved up in your emergency fund before you start saving for other things. And this is actually a subset of the 50, 30, 20 rule. 50 is for needs, 30 is for wants, and 20 is for savings and debt repayment. If you don't have an emergency fund yet, I would suggest starting there. Second, if you have maxed out your employer-sponsored retirement plans and have less than 20 in your emergency fund, I would recommend saving 20 or more of your income. Maxing out your employer-sponsored retirement plans is a great way to get a free ride from your employer. Most companies will match your contributions up to a certain percentage of your salary. So, if you're not taking advantage of this, you're leaving free money on the table. And I don't think that's something anyone should do. Third, if you have 20 in your emergency fund and are saving for other things like retirement, vacations, or a down payment on a house, I would recommend saving 20 of your income. Saving for multiple things at once can be tricky, but it's possible. The key is to prioritize your savings goals based on what's most important to you. Maybe you want to retire early, so you prioritize saving for retirement. Or, you're getting married soon and you want to save for a honeymoon, so you prioritize saving for that. Whatever your reason, it's important to have a plan and be intentional with your savings goals. Finally, if you have more than 20 in your emergency fund and are saving for anything else right now, I would recommend continuing to save 20 of your income. This is a great habit to get into and it will pay off in the long run. Having a savings goal of 20 can help you reach your financial goals faster. When you're saving 20 of your income, you're able to take advantage of opportunities that come your way. Maybe you're offered a new job with a higher salary in another city. If you have 20 of your income saved up, you'll be able to take advantage of this opportunity without having to worry about the cost of moving. Or, you're thinking about starting your own business. Having 20 of your income saved up will give you the cushion you need to take some risks and pursue your dreams. Saving 20 of your income is a great goal for most people. It helps you be intentional with your money, build a safety net, and reach your financial goals faster. If you're able to save more than 20, that's great. But don't feel bad if you can only save a small amount each month. Every little bit counts and it's better to save something than nothing. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps out the algorithm. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.